As a man, you have one enemy. You can have all the skills, all the gifts, everything, and struggle with this one, you're cooked. And this is self-doubt. You can have all the talents, you can have all the knowledge, all the information, everything. Keep doubting yourself. Nothing is gonna move. Good news. Today we're going to talk about 6 signs that you might think that you struggle with self-doubt, but actually you don't. Are you curious? I'm very excited to share them with you because they might really help you right now wherever you are, building your business, growing your business, wherever you find yourself. The number one thing you hate is doubting yourself. And I know you might be struggling a lot with it, but what if you don't have the problem? Maybe there is something around which is messing with your head. And let's discover what are these 6 signs. So let me welcome you to Outgrow Thyself, Build a Kingdom, Master Wisdom and Leadership for Business and Life. My name is Alexandr, and I will guide you today during this video. And I help entrepreneurs to become more, do more, and serve more, so they can build their business, grow their business, and find their mission in life. So what are these 6 signs? Number 1, lack of patience. You might be thinking that you doubt yourself in those moments when you've set your goal, you started to work, and you lack patience, and you expect the results. I need the results. Because when we struggle a little bit with self-doubt, which is a healthy and normal thing, if we expect the results to happen as soon as fast and they don't happen, we start to nurture that self-doubt even more. And maybe we didn't have that problem, but because this lack of patience, we start to grow it. Where does it come from? How can we overcome it? We have to realize one thing, that ego gives rise to expectations, which means your results are often a reflection of your ego rather than being grounded in reality. So you need so much these confirmations that you're doing the right thing, and if you don't have the confirmation, oh my God, I'm doing the wrong thing. All right? So make sure that the expectations are calculated according to your analytical thinking, according to your critical thinking, strategic thinking, rather than putting out there your expectations. Because you let your ego to build up these expectations, and then these expectations are not fulfilled, and then you start to doubt yourself. But you didn't have a self-doubt problem. You have a lack of patience problem. Number 2, indecision. When we are indecisive, we think that we doubt ourselves and we can't make the damn decision. Indecision is not a character trait. It is an organizational bug. Multiple options put together because of the multiple desires create chaos and confusion. It looks like doubt, but it is not. Remember those moments when you found yourself indecisive. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. I should be doing this, I should be doing that. Maybe this is the right thing. Maybe that's the right thing. And you start to think that you struggle with the self-doubt. No, you're indecisive. Why? Where this indecision comes from? Because you've put so many options in front of yourself, and now you're confused. You don't doubt yourself. You're simply confused, and rightly so. What do you want to work on is prioritization. I know you want it all. You want this, you want that, you want the money, you want this, you want to fulfill your desires, you want to be strong, you want to become a better man, you want to lead, you want a family, you want this, you want to grow your kids, you want to have more time, you want all of it. Well, prioritize them. What do I want the most? This will help you also to organize your values. What do you value the most? You can't value everything. You can try, but that will lead to indecision, and indecision would lead to even more confusion. And then it might make you believe that you struggle with self-doubt. Number 3, you have a clear vision, but a blurry mission. It's clear for you what you want to become or have in the future, but it's so blurry about how to get there. What helps you to get closer to your vision is the mission. Let me explain. Imagine your vision is to be a great piano player in 3 years. That's the vision. Let's suppose it's something you desire and really like. There's a piano behind me. So the mission would be, I'm going to sacrifice 3 times a week, an hour. I'm going to practice. I'm going to learn. I'm going to go to the lesson, I'm going to be disciplined. So that's the mission. The mission is goals, discipline, the cause it's worthy of your sacrifice. You want to serve, you want to help. Who are you helping? What problem do you solve in your business? The mission is the road. What you're going to do every day so that you can have a piece of that vision in a year, and then 2 years, and 3 years, or 5. All right. So the vision is clear. You have great desires, but this is a little bit the childish approach. I have the vision, but the mission to sacrifice to get there, it's blurry. Because of that, you start to doubt your vision, therefore yourself. What to do? When your eyes are focused ahead, but your mind drifts backward, your hands become your feet. When you're looking forward, but your mind is always into the past, rather than being focused on the mission to get towards your vision, then you start to, oh my God, I can't dare, everything is slow, you doubt yourself, but you don't have a self-doubt problem. You're good. You're gifted. God gave you gifts. God gave you everything. So these little tool signs, if you have them, make sure that you answer the question, who do you serve? Who do you help in your business from the entrepreneurial perspective? What's the problem solved? Because that's the mission. And that will get you closer to the vision. And that will give you the results. And then you'll see, wow, I've got the results. And that will build up the confidence rather than being tied into this self-doubt. In the description below, where you can scan the QR code, which is constantly here on the screen, or in the description below, join a 5-day, it's a free challenge, a mission challenge. I help entrepreneurs, young men who want to grow their leadership, masculine energy, to get results, and to get clarity on what is their mission. It's for free. You can get access right now. Click and join. 4th sign, information overflow. Information overflow leads to the fact that, or let me bring you this example. You don't talk to kids about death. There is time for every topic, right? You don't talk to kids about death because that's not the right topic for the right person. The same are with your actions. The actions are the information's daughters. That means information, action. But if you build up information, and more information, curiosity sometimes is a vice, and you don't do, you start to feel overwhelmed and confused because now you have thousands of options. It's like reasoning about how to become a president, but you haven't got in at least one client in your business. There is time to. So if you want to do specific things, and at every stage there is a specific goal. So if you want to master faster because maybe you fear because your age or something else, and I don't know whatever you're struggling or fearing a little bit, you want to get there faster, no problem. Master whatever you have to master at this given moment faster. That is going to help you to allow you to move forward faster rather than bombarding yourself with even more information. Here's a short, very efficient formula between information and actions. 20% information, 80% action. Improve the information, act upon, get the results, test. Now you don't have ego projections forward and starting to feel this gap between where you are and where you want to get with self-doubt. But no, now you have the results, you have the facts, you've tested it, you've worked it out. How? By managing the amount of information and pushing your energy towards actions. All right, good, let's move forward. The 5th sign, lack of strategic thinking. You like thinking, you are smart, I know that, you know that, and we're so stupid very often, and that's all right, everything's all right. Let's move forward. But if we lack the strategic thinking, what is the strategic thinking? Simply put this in this way. Goals versus past mistakes. Setting goals according to the past mistakes. This is the lack of the strategic thinking. You want to become so wise, you want to become so smart, and we start sometimes to let ourselves to be lured into this funnel of thinking that, oh, the harder I am on myself and the more I focus on my mistakes and I'm gonna squeeze all the wisdom from there. Sounds kind of good, but if you focus on the mistakes only and you set goals according to all the mistakes you've done in the past, this is the lack of strategic thinking. How to adjust it? Past wisdom leads to future goals and future mistakes. Just be at peace with those mistakes. Stop focusing on those past mistakes. Extract the wisdom. A few days ago, I suggested to a man who really struggled with his strategic thinking. And I asked him, what are your personal principles? Not morals, principles. This is a very important thing every man should do. You have to have a block note. Here is mine, and is where I write my personal principles. And this is the operational principles. These are not the ideas or morals, what you believe, what you hold on, but principles. Write them down, and here they are, so that you can know what do you operate on. What are the wheels on which you are moving for this system? So extract the wisdom. Look back in the past 5 years and extract the principles which worked well for you and improve them, adjust them. And here's a short secret. Extract 10 principles from the past 5 years. But these principles should be, choose them according to these principles so that I can use them for at least, not at least, but for at max next 5 years. Because if you want to extract principles which are evergreen for all life, you're gonna grow, you change. So extract those who you think will be needed and valid for the next 5 years. That's gonna give you a clear understanding of where you are, what are your principles, and what was the situation and your strategic thinking. Number 6, and the last one, fearing your masculine energy. You think you struggle with self-doubt, but you simply fear your masculine energy. Somewhere you have an idea of how a man should be, how a man should not be, and how you're going to be perceived, and how you're going to be treated, and so on and so forth. I'm going to lose friends, I'm going to lose this, and you think about too many things, and you just fear that strength which God has given you. And you fear it, and you are afraid to come across too cocky, too humble, too... How do I know it? Woohoo! Because I struggled with it more than a decade, and it keeps happening. It's absolutely perfect. I thank God for it, because you can think, reshape, update the system, move forward. But don't fear it. What to do? Get rid of this idea that you have to have all the answers. You'll never have all the answers, especially if you're growing. And this conviction, I found it in my experience helping men, that it is the most often. I gotta know everything, how it's gonna happen. And you talk to someone and you don't want to look that you don't have all the answers. And you think that confidence is knowing it all or having all the answers. And this belief is going to hold you back and will never allow you to start embracing your masculine energy. Embrace it no matter what, so that you can find the right answer for the right question, or even better, to find even a better question. Embrace your core energy. Don't run away from it. Feminine too, but that's additional skill, that's great. But mostly and firstly, you've got to know your masculine energy and how to embrace it. I must dedicate my whole self to this. This is a greater belief. I don't have all the answers, but I'm going to dedicate my whole self to this mission. You can scan the QR code and join the free 5-day challenge so that you can get clarity about your mission. 3S, serve, solve, and say it. Serve those people, serve that cause which is worth serving for you. Solve problems, don't just bring flowers to the process. Solve problems, get things done, and say it, share it, teach others, help others. But that's gonna come in time. If you're maybe at the serving, you need clarity about the serving, who do you serve, what problems do you solve, and then you can also start sharing it and empowering and encouraging others, right? These are the 6 signs which can help you to understand and get this clarity that maybe it's not a self-doubt problem. It's simply these little understandings, perspectives, which might help you to see things clearly and to move forward with boldness, to make faster decisions, and to stop doubting yourself. And that's exactly what we do during this mission, if you scan the QR code during this mission challenge. All right, good. Hope this helped. Share this video with somebody that needed. If you found value and extracted something practical for you, leave a comment in the section below. Will be much appreciated. I thank you a lot for the support. Here I'm gonna leave a video for you so that you can watch another video about emotional intelligence, another essential part of your masculine energy as a man, as a leader, as a business owner, to manage your emotions. It's a great video. It's the most watched video on this very young channel. I thank you for support. Watch it, enjoy it, keep building, keep winning. God bless you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.